Welcome back to the series. For those who are new, I'm trying to reach $50,000 profit just with selling Pokemon cards in 1 year, and I show you my wins, my flops, and exactly how much I'm making every single week. I'm Toby. I scaled an eBay shop to 5 figures in the past, but now I'm starting from scratch, so feel free to subscribe to see how far it goes. Okay, this is week 4. And right now I'm getting all of my 50,000 cards to my digital inventory. We achieved already getting all the English cards to the inventory, speeded up by using my new employee, which is a magic sorter. And this was around 25,000 cards. And now we want to build up light master sets from these cards. This just means I include commons, uncommons and rare cards in it. Unfortunately, I was missing out a few cards to complete the most sets, and we ordered last week the missing cards from Cardmarket. Okay, now let's hand over to Live Toby. Yep, we finally made it. We now got all our German cards as well. This was the last sorting from tonight, where we have like Astral Radiance. And now all the Cardmarket orders also arrived. I got them over here. And I will now, after I get Astral Radiance out, start sorting them per set and then get them in inventory. And then let's see how many master sets we can build. And yeah, let's go. While the cards from Cardmarket are being sorted for the set, let us look on how many German cards we achieved to get in our inventory. And yeah, let's run our script we built before also for the English cards. You can see all the German sets on the left side. And these are all the English ones, and above are the German cards. And you see we also got 36 different sets. So it's huge right now, our inventory. And unfortunately, we can see again, we only got for Obsidian Flames a complete normal set. So all commons, uncommons and rare cards. And also for Stellar Crown. And I already sold many of these. I don't know why I got so many Stellar Crown cards. I think I sold already like 5 sets. This was also how I got to the idea to build these master sets, since I saw it went good. And yeah, okay, we got another one, so we can build up one here, and unfortunately then we are missing all others. In total we got like 2,000 reverse cards. This is less than English, there we got I think 4,000. And we got 15,000 normal cards. These are then a value of 1,200, but it's not so important for the bulk cards, since we will sell them not for the market prices, but bulk them as sets. And we see that we are missing only some cards. For example, we need 9 more cards on Shining Fates to build up a master set. 6 for Prismatic Evolutions, 2 here, 1 here, 3 here, 6 here. So we will again just order the missing cards on Cardmarket, as we did with the English cards. And then yeah, let's build up the German sets as well. I saw a good opportunity to buy a bulk set on Ricardo this week. And as you can see here, we bought 1,200 cards. Only for 10 Swiss franc, including 850 for shipping, so 1850 in total. Let's calculate this through. We got then 1.5 cents per card, which is really good. And the cool thing is, it is just reverse and holo cards. And yeah, they are all English. And I think this is a very good offer. The cards looks also very clean, but let's see when they arrive. And for those who are interested in buying bulk cards itself, I make a whole tutorial on it and I link it here above. And just give it a watch, there you can see how I buy my bulk cards and what to look out for if you buy bulk cards. I'm just putting the name of the set, so Evolving Skies in this case. And then I add no holo because I got no holos in it. And then the language, which is English in this case. A bit the same for all the other sets. So we got already many packages together, but still only halfway through. Yeah, but this is how I do it right now. I just noticed while building up the sets that I have some cards which have the non-holo variant from cards which have usually the holo wares on it. And I figured out that for Sword and Shield there are some cards which are from the build and battle decks which have then non-holo variants, like this Hatterene from Chilling Reign. This is a non-holo variant, but usually this card is a holo variant if we get it from the usual set, not from the build and battle decks. And there are some other cards where it is like this way. And this is a problem since I got in my inventory these listed as holo, but it's not a holo, and my Magic Sorter didn't recognize it. And yeah, so maybe I went into some problems. And so I also thought, is it really then a complete set for common, uncommon cards and rare cards if I do not have all these non-holo variants of the usual holo variants? Because I'm doing right now many no-holo sets since I'm missing most of the holo variants for Sword and Shield, not for Skull Violet. And how do you think, if you build a master set, do you also include all these build and battle decks non-holo variants, or do you just do not include them? Let me know down in the comments, I'm interested in it. What I need to figure out is for which price I need to list the sets, so like the common, uncommons and rare cards, like the master sets. And I already experimented with it in the past, and I sold the Stellar Crown sets for around about 15 to 30 Swiss franc. For 15 they gone really quickly. And so I will try just starting out with 30 Swiss franc, and I just make the calculation. We will pay for the cards we get as bulk cards for 50 then roundabout. It depends, some sets are smaller, some are larger. But yeah, we make just an average. And then package cost the variable fees. This is our 10% on Ricardo. Then we got like 0 for shipping because the buyer pays the price. If we have many cards, I think we need to pay a bit by ourselves since it got too heavy or too thick. I think it's only like 2 cm allowed, but we will see. And then since I needed to buy some of the cards from Cardmarket, the missing cards, mostly up to 10 cards, sometimes only 2, sometimes 10. I just added like 5 Swiss franc since we need to pay for every order 180 in shipping cost. And since I ordered last time like 12 orders, including then also the cards we need to pay for some sets where we got more cards it was less, for some it was a bit more. I think 5 is very conservative. It was maybe only 3 or 4, but let's go with 5. And then we would end up with a profit of 17 per set we sell, which is really nice, I think. And I saw that, for example, 151 was sold for a higher price on eBay. I think it was like 45 up to 50 for the normal cards, and reverse cards were also higher. And since I have like 2 sets right now on 151, I think I will try selling them for 50. So just go and try out if it works out. If it is not sold like for 3 or 4 weeks, then I will just go lower with the price. And if I only have 1 set left, since we only have then 1 set left, I will increase the price for all those, since we are otherwise running out of inventory, which is not so nice. And this is just my thought process right now. And let's see. I told you in the last weeks that I will go selling cards without using Cardmarket, since this is not possible to automate. But I was wrong. I found a website, directly a partner from Cardmarket, where it is possible that you can list your whole inventory, or upload your whole inventory, and then get the cards all listed on Cardmarket. It's called TCG Power Tools. And I think then I will also try it out over the next weeks. But I need to get my company account first approved for Cardmarket, so I don't know how long this will take. But yeah, we will figure out in the next week. And the cool thing is that there's also a sync to card trader, and so I do not need to do this on my own, maybe. And yeah, so I just approved for getting a company account on Cardmarket, and let's see how long this will take. Okay, now here are the numbers from this week. We got listed on Ricardo around about 2,500 Swiss franc, equals $3,150. So we got up a bit because of the lots, I think. I listed nearly 20 of them. But unfortunately, no sales yet. On Card Trader, we got now $0 listed since I removed everything, because I just mentioned that we will try to use TCG Power Tools. And then we do not need this do manually if we get some sales. And until now, we didn't get any sales there. So I thought about that it's not worth manually adjust every time I got a sale on Ricardo to do this on Card Trader. So I removed it, and we will get it back if we have enabled the power tools. The monthly fixed costs are the same as always. So we are right now in the 4th week of the challenge, so which is like 1 month. And this is why we need to subtract the fixed costs now, because they're monthly. And for the weekly revenue, we got around about $280 this week, which is the highest, I think, because we sold a PSA card, and I think also the special version from One Piece, which was in my PSA magazine. And so we are totaling around about $550 right now for the first month, which is kind of okay, I think. Then the profit is like the same as last week. We got around about $50 profit, and in total we got $177. And if we now subtract just the cost from it, we still made a profit of around about $10 in the first month. At least no loss, but yeah, I hope we can get this up. Yeah, the next week we are trying to finish our master set creations and get them listed, so creating the offers, and then buying also the missing German cards to create more master sets of it. And then hopefully we can get some sales on those. Okay, cool, then see you in the next week.